Documentary production companies charge $45,000 to make a single episode. I just made one for about the cost of a Netflix subscription, and I'll show you exactly how. Today, I want to show you a workflow that, honestly, I wasn't sure was possible until I tried it myself. We're going to use Claude to design a full documentary concept from scratch. The story, the structure, the visual direction, and then we're going to use OpenArt to bring every single frame of it to life. Consistent characters, cinematic locations, real narrative flow. The end result looks like something a production company spent weeks on. We're going to build it in one sitting. Before we get into it, if you want to follow along and build your own, the link to OpenArt is in the description below. Go sign up and pull it up now, because you're going to want to try this as we go. Part 1. Why most AI videos fall apart, and why this one won't. Here's the honest reason AI documentary content looks cheap most of the time. People open their video generator, type a prompt, and start generating. The workflow I'm going to show you fixes it at the root. We plan everything in Claude before we generate a single frame. And when we get into OpenArt, every generation we run has clear assets to pull from. Part 2. Opening Claude. Build the documentary blueprint. First, open Claude. This is the step most people skip because it feels like extra work. It's actually the step that makes everything else easy. I'm going to paste in a prompt that asks Claude to build me a complete documentary brief. The topic I'm going with is the history of a ghost town. Think abandoned buildings, crumbling storefronts, the kind of visuals that look genuinely cinematic. You can use any topic that interests you. The workflow is identical. Now, here's what Claude gives back: a full production document. And here's what's in it: the story arc. Beginning, middle, end. A 3-act structure with a clear narrative thread, so the video feels like it's going somewhere. Not just cycling through pretty images, a visual direction. The mood, the color palette, the lighting style. This is what makes the whole video feel like one unified piece instead of a collection of clips. A clip-by-clip breakdown. Each scene described in detail, including what's in the frame, the camera feel, and what story beat it's hitting. And an audio direction for each clip. This document becomes the anchor for everything we do in OpenArt. Every decision we make from here comes back to it. Part 3. Into OpenArt, building your 3 core assets. Now open OpenArt. When you log in, you'll see the main dashboard with options across the top: story, video, image, character, world, audio. We're going to use a few of these, and the order matters. Before we touch the video generator, we need 3 things locked in: a consistent character, a full-styled image of that character for this specific project, and a location that anchors the visual environment. Think of these as the rules of your documentary. Once they're set, every clip you generate has to follow them. That's what keeps everything from drifting. Building the character. Click on Character, then Create Character. You've got a few options here. If you want the character to look like you, select Start from an image and upload a clear photo. Front-facing works best. If you're building a completely original person, use the Build Your Character option. It walks you through a series of choices that give you a lot of control without needing to write a perfect prompt. I'm uploading a photo of myself for this one. Give the character a name, hit Create, and within a few minutes, OpenArt trains a dedicated model. Once that's done, they get their own tag. Mine is @done. Every single generation I run from here includes that tag, so the face carries through. The styled character image. Here's the thing most people miss: the character tag locks the face. It doesn't lock the outfit, the styling, or how they look in the context of this specific video. So the next thing we need is a full body reference image, one that defines exactly how this character looks for this project. This becomes the visual contract. Every clip we generate is going to reference it. Head back to the dashboard and click on Image. Select GPT Image 2 as the model. Set the aspect ratio to 16:9, same format as our video output, which helps the model translate the visual information cleanly. Tag the character in the prompt, paste in your styling description, and generate 2 variations so you have options. What comes back is our character, styled exactly for this documentary. For my Ghost Town project, they're in worn field researcher clothing. Practical, slightly dusty, exactly the look the story called for. Save this as Image 1. The location, same workflow. Stay in image generation, same model, same aspect ratio. Paste in your location prompt. For us, that's the main street of an abandoned 1890s western town. Collapsed storefronts, overgrown wooden sidewalks, golden late afternoon light coming in at an angle. The reason we generate the location as a separate image, rather than just describing it in the video prompt, comes down to specificity. Text descriptions give the AI a loose target. Save this as Image 2. Now we have all 3 assets: character tag, styled character image, location image. Everything is locked. Let's go make the video. Part 4. Generating the documentary clips. Head back to the dashboard and click on Video. Select Seedance 2.0 as the model. Clip 1. For the first clip, I'm uploading both reference images. The styled character image as image 1 and the location image as image 2. This first generation is where the look and the environment get established together. Set the duration to 15 seconds, then write your prompt based on what the Claude brief said for scene 1. Describe the shots, the camera movement, the mood. Be specific. What comes back establishes the whole tone of the documentary. The character, the location, the light, everything is exactly where it's supposed to be. Clips 2 and 3. Here's where the continuity technique comes in, and this is the move that ties the whole thing together. For clip 2, instead of uploading the location image again, you drop the previous video clip in as the video reference. You keep the styled character image as image 1, but the environment reference is now the last clip you generated. What this tells the model is, don't start fresh. Continue from where we left off. The environment carries forward, the motion flows, and the whole thing reads as one piece of footage, rather than 3 separate generations. Same process for clip 3. One consistent character, one consistent world, one continuous story. Part 5. Putting it together. Bring all 3 clips into your editor. I use CapCut, but any editor works. Arrange the clips in order, then pull in a music track that matches the tone the Claude brief described for the overall piece. The audio seedance generated with each clip handles the in-scene sounds. The wind, the footsteps, the ambient environment. The music track is what binds all 3 clips into one continuous experience from start to finish. That's the finished documentary. One tool for the planning, one platform for the production, the whole thing, from concept to final export. If you want to try this yourself, the link to OpenArt is in the description. Everything I showed you today, the character builder, GPT Image 2, Seedance 2.0, it's all under one subscription. So you're not juggling 5 different tools. If this was useful, hit the like button. It genuinely helps this channel. And subscribe if you want more workflows like this. I'm testing new ones every week. I'll see you in the next one.